This. We need to do this more often. And who knows, maybe next time I won't have to sneak through your window. No, I understand. You don't want your family to know that you're with a boy like me. A vampire boy. I get it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What would your parents do if they found out that you were with someone like me? Seriously? You really think your family would do that to you? Just because you're dating a vampire? Jeez. Growing up, my family warned me about how humans felt towards my kind. I knew not everyone was fond of vampires, but I guess I always assumed they were just exaggerating, but, well, your parents sound like the real deal. No, nothing's wrong, it's just... are you sure you want to be with me? Do you really want to be with me? Is spending the rest of your life with a guy like me something you'd actually want to do? I don't know. I've tried looking at this thing from every angle imaginable, and no matter how I look at it, it always seems like I'm not the best person for you. And if I'm being completely honest here, it seems like I'm the worst one for you. A human boyfriend would be 1,000,000 times better. You wouldn't have to hide your relationship like some dirty little secret. You'd be able to have a normal sleep schedule where you wake up in the morning and sleep at night. You wouldn't have to deal with me and my bloodlust constantly wanting to take a bite of that soft, delectable neck of yours. And most of all, if you had a human boyfriend, your family would accept him. You'd be able to spend all the time in the world with him. You wouldn't have to come up with excuse after excuse, lie after lie, every time you wanted to see him. I'm sorry things aren't different. I'm sorry I couldn't have been born into a different family. I'm sorry I'm not human. No, you don't have to say that. You say you love me for who I am, for what I am. But if we're being honest here, you'd love me a lot more if I was human, wouldn't you? Would I believe you if you said no? I suppose you make a good point. I'm sorry. I know how overdramatic I must sound saying all of this, but it's just... I don't know exactly how to describe it. It just gets tiring, feeling like you're not wanted or accepted, having to sneak through windows just to see the one you're in love with because their family, for one reason or another, hates your entire race. I'm just tired, and I'm sure you are too. Constantly having to be on edge, keeping so much of your life a secret, having to do all of that in the place that's supposed to be your home. It must be exhausting. And yet, You stayed by my side. You could have broken up with me long ago. You could have went out and found yourself a lovely human boyfriend who your family would love and accept. But you chose me. Some barbaric, blood-sucking vampire. I don't understand it. I really don't. Why you'd stay with me when it causes you so much distress with your family. Why you wouldn't just find a human boyfriend and be better for you in every way imaginable. And yet, here you are. I love you. I really do. You've made so many sacrifices just to be with me, and I don't take it lightly. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had someone care for me in the way that you do. It scares me. I never knew what true love was before we met, and now that I have it, the thought of losing it is terrifying. The thought of us drifting apart or something happening to one of us. The thought of it drives me crazy. It's the only thing that keeps me up at night. But hey, that's not going to happen. We've made it this far together, and we aren't going to let anyone or anything separate us. I love you, and I always will.